there. My name is John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. This is going to get good.
Thank you for bringing me along to Salem Creek Country Club with you. We've got a first hole par 4 to begin with.
All right, let's get this going. All right, let her fly. Let's see it. Great drive. That was some power. Well, let's hope this does not find the rough, but not sure yet. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It happens. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Ooh, watch this one run now. And he's about 125 out. Let's see what he does. Let's see what his second shot looks like. Let's be careful getting out of here. Might not get all the distance you want in the deep stuff. This ball's a long way from home. Let's see if you can help it get there. Oh, unfortunate. And he's setting up for the birdie putt here. I think this one's going left to right. He's a long way out here. He's got a long putt to deal with. I don't know. What do you think? This one seems to be tilting left to right. Looks like he started this one out right. Oh, and he makes it. All right, setting up 6 feet from the cup. That's a great way to start your round. Even par after that one. And a 5-foot putt for him. All right, we got a par 3 on the second hole here. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Let's see what you can do off of this tee. And this ball plugged down into this bunker. He's going to have to dig this one out. Should be interesting. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. And let's get out of this beach here. Coming through with the chip. He could save his par right here. Let's see what happens. Just a little 3-footer left for this one. Okay, he's got this one for birdie. And right now, par 5 on this third hole. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. All right, load up. Let's let this go. This one's looking like it'll be in the fairway. And here we go. This is his second shot. Bunker coming up. Okay, we're about 250 to the pin. Okay, let's see if he can deal with this fairway bunker. with that shot. He has a monster of a putt coming up, though. That'll be interesting. Okay, this is the putt he has. Glad it's not us. And could have a birdie here. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Ooh, that's too bad. All right, he's got this putt for the bird. All right, here's the 7-foot putt. All right, this next putt's for his par. You are currently 2 over. Okay, stepping on to the 4th hole, we get a par 3. And here's a 6-iron from them. All right, let's see what he does on this one. Seven iron on display here. I don't think this one's quite going to make the green. All right, let's go. Well, let's see how he does here from the greenside bunker. Oh, almost hold it out. Sinking this next putt will be for his par. I think this one's going left to right. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. Good luck here. I would love to see us sink this one. It's a big one. And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh, come on, be nice. And here is his putt to save par. Four feet to the cup. Okay, this next putt is for his bogey. Oh! And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And that putt will go. All right, 2 over par at the moment. And we've got a par 4 here on the 5th. Ooh, off the downslope. This one's going to run. Okay, time to send it. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. Ooh, caught the downslope. This is going to have legs. Okay, he's got around 215 yards to the pin. Going with the 5-wood on this one. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Well, looking at an elevated green on the approach here. Something about that sounded a little off. He's got a very long putt. Can he do it? We'll find out soon. This one's breaking left to right. And that's not a bad effort. This one to save par. This one starts off pretty straight, then goes to the right. Oh my, that's too bad. And this putt's around 7 feet. This will be for bogey. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And that putt safely in its home. And you're 3 over on your round. And we are on the 6th hole now. little bit to the right on the approach here. All right, let's see how he does. And they're going with the 5-wood. Okay, second shot on the 6th.
Is this gonna go?
This putt is insanely long. I kind of feel bad for the guy, really.
This one looks like it'll break to the right. Almost. Okay, this one's for his par.
All right, let's give this one a tap in and move to the next. All right, let's rip out this scorecard, see what it's saying. And you're 3 over at the moment. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the 7th.
Oh my goodness, you hammered it.
He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. All right, this is about 240 from the pin. Left, heading left. Okay, third shot. And this guy's way out there. Look at this. Look at where he's setting this putt up. Can you even see the hole from here? It looks like this one's breaking to the left.
Oh.
This would take you down to 2 over. Here's an uphill putt moving to the left. And a 9-foot putt for him.
And I think this one's breaking to the left.
Right by. And this is your look at par. He's got about a 3-footer here. Okay, 3 over par for you.
And now we have the par par 4 eighth.
All right, let's see how he does on this hole. And from here, he will set up around 220 yards out. And as we set up here with the greens below us, might need a little less club. This one's heading a little bit to the left. Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. Well done. Ooh, he almost got that to go. And this putt is around 23 feet. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Oh, it's going right by. Okay, you've got this one for par. No, that was tough. A little bit too hard on that one. He's got 4 feet to the cup from here. All right, here's the tap. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. And you are sitting at 4 over on the round. Well, let's let this fly here on the 9th. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. Going with the 9-iron. Well, he's hoping this one sticks to the fairway. All right, let's see what happens. This is his 3rd shot. All right, let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say? This putt's going left to right pretty hard. Oh my, it went off the green, unfortunately. Hey, I'm liking that one. Nice chip. setting this one up about 8 feet out. And this will be a bogey on the scorecard. All right, let's head to the next. And sitting at 5 over par for the day. And the 10th is a par 4. Nothing wrong with that. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. And this one's about 100 yards out. Okay, and that one just sneaks into that first cut of rough. And a 15-footer for him. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. And that's a birdie on his scorecard. 8-footer here in front of us. And you're currently sitting at 5 over. All right, par 4 here on the 11th hole. All right, let's go. Pound this one out there. Oh, no good. Okay, this one's about 110 yards out. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. There you go. That's what you want. And this one he's going to take a stab at for birdie. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Here's what you're dealing with for a birdie. I think this is going to go right to left. This putt's going. Now that was a golf shot. He's got 3 feet to go. And that will go. And that's 4 over for you. Teeing it up now on the 12th. Fairway slopes away from us up around the landing area. Ooh, great bounce. This is going to run out. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. And this one's around 175 yards out. And if you sink this, you could go down to 3 over par. This putt's moving to the left, up the hill. Oh, right by. And to him, I say good luck, because this is an insanely long putt for a fella to make. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. Not a bad result from that distance. This one's for par. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And there we go. And we're currently sitting at 4 over par. Okay, 13th hole. We got a par 3. Well, missed the green there on that one. And let's see how he does on this hole. Taking this one with the 9-iron. All right, and that one will indeed just barely get into this first cut. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Let's see how he does from the greenside rough. Okay, he's looking to get out of this greenside rough. Okay, we could save par here with this putt. Sort of straight to start out with this one, and then it goes a bit to the left. Oh! He's got about 8 feet to the cup. All right, nothing to worry about, just a bogey putt, that's all. 5 over par currently. All right, the par 4 14th is next. Well, that's unlucky. You didn't deserve that. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. This tee shot should play. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. And there's a bit of a downslope on this green to be careful of. Okay, we're back in the fairway. That's good stuff. Now let's hit the green. Now he does not want this one to roll off into the rough. Oh my, almost in with the chip. Setting up for our 3rd shot. Oh, it could be. There's a fancy little chip shot. Nicely done in there for the bird. And a 7-foot putt for him. Four over par for the day. We've got a headwind blowing in our face on this one. That's, yeah, be nice to have that one back. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Tee shot's looking decent. All right, we're in the rough, but it's probably as good a break as he could have gotten. It's sitting up pretty good in this rough. This shot's about 75 yards to the pin. This one's heading left. Looking very nice. Oh, and in the hole with the chip. Nice work. And for him, this will be for the birdie. I think this putt's going to break to the right. Oh my. Currently 3 over par for the day. Let's see what happens here on the 16th. He's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. All right, this shot's around 165 yards from the pin. And here's our second shot on the 16th. Yeah, we'll take that. And as he sets this one up, I don't know what he's doing, but he's got a very long putt to deal with here. Yeah, looks like he's put it on a good line here. Ooh, and he just couldn't get that to drop. You bring things down to 2 over if you sink this. And that one drops for your 4th birdie of the day. I'm liking that. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And the putt goes down. Wind's blowing out there, right to left. This fairway looks like it has a bit of a downslope in the landing area. Well, you caught a good bounce on the downslope. Let's see if this chases out. Good shot. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Looking good off the tee. And he'll set up from 240 yards out. Okay, green is below us from here. Here comes the sand. Okay, let's get out of this bunker. Oh my, you almost got that. All right, 3rd shot for him. And if he sinks this, it'll be for birdie. Looks like he's put it on a good line.
Ooh, and he won't be able to make it drop.
This one's about 22 feet to the cup. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard break, too. And this one for par. And right now you're 2 over. All right, over to 18 now. This one's a par 4. Ooh, came on to that one. Look at it go. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Okay, 225 yards for him. Let's see what he does. Here is their 5-wood. Time for our second shot here on number 18. This one's going right. All right, he's in the first cut of rough here. Setting up here just in the first cut. All right, this one is about 22 feet out. An uphill putt, moving right to left. Oh, too bad. This is what he's staring down to save par. That's about 5 feet. And the bogey putt drops. A little bit of a sour note to end on today, but you had fun, right? And at the end of this one, it'll be 3 over for you. All right, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for playing.